this shit.
That's because
Well, I mean,
Nat doesn't give us a countdown. That's why.
You did.
and all the other groups just swear and curse and get it out of the way just before this.
Oh, all right. So we are live, even though someone said no, huh? All right.
No, I said yeah.
Players, since before your sun burned hot in space and before your race was born, I've awaited players and also someone that runs tech that gives us a go.
Go.
Okay, thank you. Hello and welcome, ladies and ladies of fate. You have once again found yourself in the only self-proclaimed Twitch TTRPG stream that allows you, the viewer, to change the shape of history, and it costs you nothing. To do this, you simply spend fate chips in chat. Now, fate chips are free loyalty points that you, the viewer, can earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or engaging with us in chat. Using your fate chips, you can control the flow of history by altering skill rolls, healing characters, introducing an item, or even creating a random encounter. Tonight, we are playing Star Trek Adventures, Bajor Rising, Forward to Yesterday, Sequence 5, Part 5. Joining me tonight, we have an excellent cast featuring BC as Commander Henry Hank Williamson.
Howdy.
Okay. The newly bonded Kendrich as Lieutenant Nolan McLaren, one of three.
Hello.
Nathaniel as Bajor.
Live long and die with honor.
And
Lieutenant Mr. Williams, the paint sticks are in the mail.
Yes.
And finally, Bone Donkeys as Izum Jumja.
Hi, I'm gonna have Chat GPT write all of my lines for me. It's gonna be easy.
You're really going to do this to me, aren't you? I would never know. I have now blocked off part of the screen too. So here we go. Let me see. I've got to get my thing. Our Starfleet team is now on their own on occupied Bajor and in Runtuck Village, planning their next actions. While Lieutenant McLaren and Commander Williamson meet with Narakindra and Izum Adam, they are being spied upon by the cowardly Simtar Colton. Boy, this sounds like a Star Wars crawl if I've ever heard one. Izum Junja has witnessed an assault on his cousin and attacks the Cardassian Glyn Quagmire. Lieutenant Bajor has found a way to deal with the self-destruct device aboard the Horizon Whistler, and also has managed to destroy a Cardassian craft and put a very pretty light show up above everyone's head. I'm sure no one from the Cardassian Union is going to in any way follow up on that.
We're fine.
Fine.
What could go wrong?
No one's going to notice. So what I'm going to do is, because we had two of the players it didn't have focus last week, what I'd like to do is go back into this little hut. It's a little tiny hut. And let me see. What have we got here? Anglar, you and Reg were both kind of hanging out with the group. And I believe you were working on a potentially still. Adam was kind of down with that. He was pretty happy with that. And I didn't know if you wanted to pick up any other talks about that or or not.
We don't really need like any more information about the village, right? Like we don't need to know like weapons or anything like that. They probably don't have much. I think, didn't we learn that like when we first got there? I guess I should be doing this. I don't know.
Well, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to discuss what your next moves might be.
So we're creating a still.
You were creating a still in the backyard.
Not necessarily mission pertinent, but I didn't know while I'm getting them tore up from the floor up, I didn't know if there's any like information we needed to get from these old alcoholics.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here trying to remember what a still was. But oh, now I get it. We're making alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's so the Tolbacks are a little bit shocked about this, but Azun is pretty happy. But
I'm going to say to Angelina, this still is going to be used to make alcohol for sterilization purposes, correct?
Yes, both inside and outside.
So, and then I will just tell Tolbach and the guy Tolball standing next to him, I guess. We are going to be using this for medicinal purposes to sterilize some wounds and clean equipment. There's nothing to be worried about. They were upset about it.
They were, yes. So what you can do is do me a quick. You can either do medicine for your bedside matter or security, and either one of those are combined with your presence. You just basically need a one success sort of thing. I don't remember where you guys left. Okay, you did have only 5 points of momentum from last week.
So I need a 12 because my presence is. Sorry, I lost it. Presence is 8, medicine is 4. I just need a 12, so I got a 4 and a 12. So.
All right, you got 2 points. Is there anything else? You get a free point of momentum to do kind of an insta spend on anything that would be related to you, either calming them down or attempting to influence them. So if you've got it like just a quick little extra thing you want to have happen,
I would like to use this opportunity under the guise, and I know that we've already found enough information. Did it ever get transmitted back to Starfleet about the war crimes?
You're gonna all you know is something. Lieutenant Bajor has been tasked to do that, but you have no idea how their mission has gone.
So to my knowledge, because I know that we've discovered like the lungs were burned and things like that. So to my knowledge, I want to use this. We're building a still for medicinal purposes. I want to use this as an opportunity to find out more information about finding more information about that biological weapon, so that way I can be thinking of a treatment.
Hell yeah.
That we encountered again.
Oh yeah, you guys have a whole there's a whole slave labor camp just over yonder.
Okay, good. So you can help build stuff.
Yeah, there's a slave labor camp just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Okay.
And they may even come to the village for comfort women or comfort men, depending on how the Cardassians are swinging that day. Either way, it's not good for the It's not good for the Bajorans.
Right.
This is clearly a bad thing. Just to let everybody know.
Sounds like they need some old-fashioned American freedom.
They need some old-fashioned American guns.
They need it if they want it or not.
Yes, whether they want it or not. The Federation will just be more insidious about things. We'll ship them root beer. But actually, as you Naren is Naren Kina is also kind of watching this back and forth with. She's kind of amused. She's pretty amused about this, and one thing that happens is there's a shrine or a bookshelf that I didn't put on the map because why would I? But it's catching your eye very very particularly, McLaren, and it you feel it's kind of tugging at you for no apparent reason. but not no apparent reason, but there's something in there for, you know,
Okay.
I don't know. It looks like a bookshelf. Looks like some knickknacks, some tchotchkes.
Okay, but it's the bookends that I'm interested in. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is she standing
These are.
next to it?
No, she's not. She's standing in the middle of the room, away from them. But you're near them, and they're just actually, literally, you're right next to them in the
Okay.
the. What are you saying? I gotta put a piece of furniture in. Let me put a piece of furniture in here. And it's because it's Bajoran. It's gonna be ornately 8-sided. Because why not? And I don't. They don't give me a wood panel fill, but we're just gonna go with. We're gonna go with some kind of gray.
Matches.
Yeah, that is absolutely terrible. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said it matches the floor.
Yeah, that's. I quickly learned it's got to go beige. There's only so many shades of beige I can use.
What a comfortable thing.
Mm-hmm. Is that ChatGPT? Is it 4? This one has the ability to hallucinate. Yeah. So you are attracted to the books, the bookshelf. Angelier, you're kind of noticing that that McLaren is. He's going blank. His face is kind of going not slack but emotionless after the exchange. And the thing this reminds you of is when he first arrived on the station.
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Did I ever find out about the like more information about the biological?
The bioweapon?
Yeah, or like the symptoms and stuff that people were having, so that way I can kind of start thinking of a treatment.
Yeah. You have the idea of
Okay.
it's possibly airborne. It's concentrated. It acts on it's an airborne thing, and it causes irritation and hemorrhaging. But you don't have a sample of it.
Gotcha.
And you know symptoms. You don't know the mode of action, which I think is what you were asking me.
Right.
Was like how does it do the thing it does?
Right.
So yeah, no, you don't have that, but your attention kind of wanders, and you start hearing some whispers in your ears or in your head.
So I'm just gonna be standing there like blank while I hear these familiar whispers in my head.
Yeah.
No, no.
Can Nathaniel and Pond, would you give me some either some mumbles or some some green tinted whispers?
What's green? Do you have anything?
What in the world just
I have
happened?
no idea what just happened, but I love it. We're everywhere.
Oh God, did we just did someone just hit the view?
This is what happens when you ask me to whisper.
Is this what happens? Oh, we became everywhere? Oh God. Do I still get to share a screen? No. Okay, I'm gonna start sharing again because I just realized. Let's see if that works. Any more ChatGPT stuff we want to do? Any more whispers you want to
ChatGPT whispers.
Okay. I wasn't prepared for whispers. I'm sorry.
Full disclosure, I thought that was Maggie Smith in that picture.
Well, we can change her name to instead of Nara, we can change it to Nara and Maggie if you want to do that. I think we're going to do that because we had Jackman.
Okay.
So we're going to do Nara and Maggie just for the heck of it. But yeah, you're actually feeling kind of drawn to this. I'm sorry, I'm giving you some horrible direction.
Oh no, it looks like Stream Elements isn't working there, 2B. I want that glitch. I want it.
What did we glitch?
I want to see it.
No, I'm drawn to the objects, the bookshelf.
To the bookshelf. To
Right?
the bookshelf.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to start walking towards it. Do
Mhm.
I have? Am I so zoned out, like I'm just kind of like zombified walking towards it, or do I have the ability to kind of scan?
There's something in there. I mean, there's something in there that you definitely want to get a closer look at. Just as a thing. That's the drawn. You're not obsessed. You're not
Okay.
possessed. But there is something in there that is. It's got an answer. It's got a question. It's something. It's very compelling.
I just want to start walking over there to get a closer look. See if I can see why it's drawing me to it.
Yeah. Williamson, were you interested in trying to do it? Hank, were you interested in doing anything? Because he's kind of, he doesn't look it, but he's walking in a very stiff,
I am very stiff.
very automata kind of way.
Yeah. I recognize it as him kind of having that, what I think is like a PTSD kind of moment, because I've seen that before. So I'm just gonna walk up and try to kind of like be like, "Hey, where you at?" Kind of, or just "Hey, how you doing?" or like, "What's going on?" kind of thing.
And I'm just gonna like look at him, but then look back to the bookshelf and continue to walk.
Okay. So you're gonna look at the wall.
No, I said I was gonna look at
gonna-
him and then look back at the bookshelf and continue to walk.
Oh,
towards
continue
the
to
thing.
walk. Yep. I'm gonna say you touch the fishy. At this point, I'm gonna put a fishy up there. You do touch a thing, touch one of the bookshelves, the tchotchkes,
Okay.
something. I'm just going to do that to you because we're not Discovery. We're not going to take 25 episodes to reel this thing out. You find yourself. We're going to do this for the moment.
Oh,
And you're going to be in a nondescript plane. What I need to do is appearing in front of you is Lieutenant Vitor, or someone who looks like Lieutenant Vitor. I'm going to put a directive in the chat for everyone who comes into this scene. Okay? Will everybody be okay with that?
I do what I'm told.
Yes, folks, this is how professional tabletop works. We pass notes. And also you were either not yourselves. You're basically stand-ins for the wormhole aliens, if that makes sense. But your
Spoilers.
facets. So go ahead, but you'll talk in your voice.
oh,
You're on the thing. Sorry, you're on.
Bajor, my friend.
Finally arrived. You are corporeal.
And what? I'm sorry.
You are corporeal being. You are not of us.
Lieutenant, what are you talking about? You're corporeal as well. Who is us?
Hey, Commander Pendleton.
Oh, Andrew Pendleton.
Hello.
But you're dead.
What is dead?
I saw you explode. Your body parts rained down on us.
Burning fire, raining viscera. Yes.
Can you tell me where I'm at, Commander? What is this place?
This place is what you see. This is everywhere. This is nowhere.
Okay. Oh,
Okay. I'm going to throw up when you say this is everywhere, this is nowhere. Um, uh, you actually, I've got to change out your icon because you're not pretending to be somebody else. You're on your ship, and there's shit and horror. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like the idea. There's the sound of a heartbeat thumping in the background. If I don't know if we can make that happen, but you're back at Wolf 359.
oh, no. I know this place. I like sparks and stuff are like flying all around me, and like consoles are exploding, and I'm just like, I've been here before. Why am I here again?
You bring us here.
This is
This place. This place brings you what you corporeal beings call anger,
yes,
fear,
yes. Yes,
emotion.
this is the place my life was essentially stolen from me. Oh no, now I'm here.
Sorry.
I'm trying to hold it together. Come on.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin that moment there. And what I'm going to also do is I'm going to bring in Commander Williamson. So I don't know if you had anything to say, Williamson, to add to this person's traumatic or horrible experience. Also, keep in mind what the orb is named. Maybe that's part of the message you're trying to convey.
What's the orb named?
It's in the
Oh,
notes.
I see.
No, that's not the orb of hominy. I don't want anybody making any grits jokes.
That's not my favorite hominy joke, actually.
We are one consciousness. We share all experience and none experience.
I'm going to flip back into my one of three persona.
We do not like this place.
Okay.
This place brought us pain and suffering, yet peace as well. This place brought,
A true harmony.
yes, harmony, order to chaos.
Wait, is the lesson here Borg good? Borg good, harmony good? I just want to know what.
It's good in the way that bondage is good. Not like
It's comfy.
Especially when it's forced on you.
Yeah. Not in the spanky, fun way that the Borg normally assimilate
Yeah.
people.
The Borg
Oh,
are like the Orion now?
Please understand that anybody who engages in kinky fetishes, I'm sure there's consent between both parties.
oh yeah. No, we're all about
Please do not send us
positive and
hateful
consent.
mail thinking we're picking on people.
Yeah. No, and even though they use the Klingons that way, it's like nope. Everybody's consensual. This
I
is
see two
adults.
gills in that picture. I know where this is headed.
Mm-hmm.
So, for what
let me
reason have
see.
you brought us here?
You brought us here. The McLaren has brought us here.
This is where we felt most connected, most harmony. What is the purpose of this visit? Without you knowing why we're here, where we're going. Union.
Reunion. Reunion of the hive mind.
We are here for reflection, to see what you see. You have traveled to our world. Our gifts are being squandered. Our people are being killed. We do not understand this concept. Therefore, we must learn.
Resistance is futile. We assimilate illness.
Oh, I'm having an identity crisis. Where am I
Okay,
at?
and with that, I'm kind of gonna rip you out of there. I don't know. You guys generated enough ambiguity and interesting feelings and plot
Oh.
threads uh, that you could do what you want with this. But you do come away from that orb. Maggie is literally right next to you. And so is Williamson. So is Hank.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the whole. My eyes are gonna be really big. I'm gonna stumble as I come out of it and be like, "Oh!" I'm gonna grab onto Maggie, her frail 80-year-old body. Hold me up, Maggie. No, I'm just like, "Oh, I don't know what just happened."
She does look at you, and also she sees like your eyepiece. Does not know what it means, but she said that you have an inner peace, but you also have inner strife.
Conflicted.
Okay, you're conflict. Yeah, conflicted's a good word. I like that. I'm going to write that down. So she writes down conflicted for her next old lady bullshit speech. Yes, conflicted. That's much more concise than what I could have done. But but also, yeah. Anyway, don't know what you want to do with this piece of information. You guys are aware of orbs, by the way, from your briefing.
So I'm going to look over at Angelina. I'm going to say, "Are you okay? Are you feeling anything different, or is it only affected?"
Aside from the occasional bout of shaking and occasional hallucinations related to alcohol withdrawal, no, I'm doing all right. You look like you're doing a little not so hot yourself.
The experience I just had is unsettling. Okay, so I'm sorry, I was just gonna ask this question. Do I need to just ask Maggie what these things are, or do I know what they are?
Well, you can ask her what the hell that was. You're welcome to do that for exposition for the audience. Our statistics show that our audience does not know jack about Star Trek.
All right.
They're just here because of all of you being just charismatic individuals. So, yeah. Aw.
Thanks.
But yeah, you can ask her, and she can do a lore dump on you if you need to. But again, it has to be consensual lore dump.
Okay, so I'm just going to look over. Since Hank said he's fine, or Angelina, I'm going to look over at Maggie and say, "Do you have information about these objects? What is it that I just encountered?"
Technically, they don't have one at the moment.
Oh.
No. Someone asked about the Kai, and it's like, nope. Because that's one of those things that you do as an oppressive regime is you destroy the culture and any leadership. You pretty much lock them up, and you put them in places where they can all concentrate together. You sort of concentrate them in a camp. So anyway, I can't use it. I don't want to guess. We're already demonetized. So yeah, she's this. This is a fragment
A fragment
of an orb,
or
which I took when I was a young girl from the monastery when the Cardassians first came.
and I am familiar with Bajoran orbs, but I have never encountered one, not even a fragment. Is this a normal effect of them?
Visions are very particular to the individual and the prophets. Also, by the way, Lethar and Tolbar they're not necessarily losing their shit, but they are totally stunned at what they've just witnessed, because this was not something that they even thought was possible. They are not they're not freaking out, but they're close. Yeah, this is an orb, and it is, I don't know what it never spoke to me. What did you see? What I only took a tiny piece when our monastery was attacked, and I was a very young novitiate. And so I kept it here.
I saw. Okay, should I tell her what I saw, or is it going to be?
This is up to you. You're literally, though, I hate to say it, you're telling the story. Not hate to. I love to say, this is your story, what you want to do or not do. It's up to you.
Well, I'm going to tell her, I'm going to say, I saw glimpses of my past. It was not always so pleasant. I saw crew members, my own, and I stopped myself because I remember we're undercover. I'm not supposed to say commander. My own friend that I saw die in battle in a horrible explosion. So I'm going to, and then I just kind of stop talking and say, I do not understand the purpose of these visions.
They're how the prophets tell us what our path should be. Is that enigmatic enough for you?
My path, I'm going to think this to myself, but in character. So my path is to assimilate everyone so that there can be harmony. But then I'm going to push that out of my head because that's obviously not a choice. Because I'm not even a Borg anymore.
I'm here for the ambiguity. I'm here for the opening up that fortune cookie and going one way or the other.
I could become the big bad guy. Just kidding. So I'm just going to say to her, that is an experience that was not anticipating, but perhaps there will be some clarity the more I reflect on it. Thank you, Dame Maggie, for your help. Then
so what I'm
go ahead. Sorry.
You hear a does anyone Hank, do you want to contribute anything? I know it's a scene without Nat and Pwned right now, but is there anything you want to weigh in there, or what are you thinking?
I know visions can be powerful things. They can be a lot of different things to a lot of different cultures. When I was 30, I drank a 12-pack of PBR and saw my grandmother. And then I was sober for 5 years, and it was amazing.
I'm going to nod and say,
I'm assuming your grandmother was not corporeal at that point. That's the only weird thing about it.
No, she came to visit me in the hospital when I had alcohol poisoning.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Typing it.
She reminded me to refine my my recipe so it filter out the arsenic parts of it, so I wouldn't get the alcohol poisoning. We kind of retuned the recipe. Yeah,
What the
right.
hell? What the hell kind of alcohol is going on in north of our borders, sir? Have to filter out the arsenic.
Oh my goodness.
I know things were pretty not rough. I knew that everyone was pretty tough up there, but Jesus. Um, so yeah, you've had an encounter. You're gonna keep your own counsel on some of it, as is tradition for all orb encounters. But it is a fragment, and she can possibly tell you more about it. However, while you are having this intimate moment, you are interrupted rudely by what sounds like a rather large explosion up in the sky above your heads. Something went boom.
Shit, it's popping off outside,
Oh,
y'all.
the sky's
Yeah.
falling.
You also start, don't know where you need to be. I did like that we got to flip between orb encounters just for the giggles.
That was
Thanks,
cool.
guys.
That was cool.
I'm doing my best. I don't have Roll20 money, but I can work PowerPoint. Okay, so what I want to do is bring back, this will actually bring the full cast back, which makes me very happy because I too seek harmony. Because splitting the party is all fun and games until I have to do it. That's my only thought.
One of the cast members is still not there.
Yeah, but you're one of the players is, and to my mind, one of the players is pretty good too. Hey, we'll advance your plot line when I'm damn good and ready, sir. Your plot line will. I'm gonna Berman you. I'm gonna be a Berman on this. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna advance your plot line when I feel like it. All right. So I'm presuming you guys kind of rush outside because I'm just gonna drop put the hammer down. You do have the full 6. I've got no more threat. You have your max amount of momentum, and you see Izan just wailing on a Cardassian. And also, Nathaniel, you're still in charge of Calden, if that's okay. You got his headspace, okay? What does ChatGPT say that you should be doing, Jojo? It's busy. If it says I'm busy, too many requests, I would love that.
Can someone please tell me what's going on? I don't have clearance for this.
As far as I know,
No. For real, probably just like how bad is Jomja wailing on Quagmire here?
well, you blindsided him, but also you're fairly ineffective at physical combat.
This is what I'm so like
you don't even care. You're like the Chihuahua that's going up against the Mastiff at this point.
Got it. This isn't exactly covered in the training manual. Does anyone have any ideas? As I pound on him.
What?
It's not,
what training manual?
The insurgent training manual. You know,
did it with a mimic.
Mark of a good insurgency. Printed material.
Yes. Okay. You're wailing away. Glenn hasn't gotten a chance. Your blows really don't have a lot of effect, despite them being fueled by rage, shame, anger, all of those very positive emotions, or I shouldn't say positive or negative. All those very powerful emotions. You're still not able to generate a lot of damage against him with his armor. And your emotions are controlling you. Glinga is pushed away. She's actually going to try and start intervening. You guys, Williamson and McLaren, you're first. I'm going to fix my stuff. You guys come outside. The other people are going to stay inside because I really don't want to deal with messing with them at the moment. And Calden, you've got I don't know what you want to do while you watch somebody attacking a Cardassian, because I also don't know Calden's motivations are actually totally yours, Nathaniel. So
I don't know what I want to do, but I'll let everybody else do their thing first.
okay. And you deal out of threat, by the way. Just to let you, I know you're gonna meta this and drain me, just like that. One of my 4 Korean partners, or Filipino partners.
Well,
Reg,
you did cost us the ship, so it's only fair.
that's true. I'm taking you down. McLaren and Williamson, what would you like to do?
I have a question. Sorry.
Hmm.
Did we lose Bajor? Did he die in the explosion or something?
You don't know this.
Okay.
But no. As far as you know, Bajor went off
Okay.
to whatever. Now, if you wanna quickly look up, you'll see you'll see a contrail in the sky, and up at like high noon, you'll see indistinct but very clear explosion.
I'm just making sure I didn't miss something from the week.
No, you did not.
Okay.
Your McLaren wouldn't know anything other than, all you know is, and also it's a war zone. Shit blows up all the time.
All right.
As far as you're concerned. So you, as far as you know, your Bajor is out there. He's taking your stuff back. You gave him your data pack, and everything you know about him about them is, they'll finish this up. This is not a problem.
So Jonja and Quagmire are fighting, like fist fighting.
Yeah, Quagmire is more just sitting there on the ground, stunned, and Jumja is flailing. And what's your security rating?
Mine.
Yeah.
Security is not very much.
That's okay.
Security, actually, it's 3. It's not too bad.
3. Oh, no. You can recognize, by the way, that's your knowledge of fighting. Okay. And you realize he's not all that good at it.
Much like Gorilla.
It's like he's going to get pasted. Your assessment of his abilities is he's not going to, once the Cardassian mounts a counterattack, it's not going to go well.
So
also, but then again, do you blow your cover? Just let him get pasted or blow your cover.
This is tough. I want to run over there because I'm still shaken by the vision. I want to run over there because I have a little bit of aggression now, and I went over there and be like, "Hey, what's going on here?" That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run over there and push the Alyssa Milano down and be like, "What is going on here?"
Hank, what are you pulling off?
That boy looks like his daddy taught him how to tickle instead of how to punch. I'm gonna be like a little taken aback at Reg's outburst of emotion, because he seemed pretty emotionless up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I'm just gonna kind of observe what he does to break up the fight, because that's also not one of his. I've never seen him do anything like that either.
Mm-hmm. By the way, as a meta thing, I'm going to do a thing called brevet enhancement. You've reached a milestone, or a few of you have reached milestones now in my mind. Now, don't get so excited, Nathaniel. Your guys, Bajor's still out there, but you're going to get your focus in a bit. Hank, you're going to get a psychology focus as an additional skill.
Cool. All right.
That's gonna, and also anything to do with Borg is an automatic. Well, your project has been Reg for the past several years. So,
that's
but
right.
This gives you an insight into psychology and,
I said, oh, that's right. I forgot about that part.
Oh yeah, some of us read your backstory. We try and read your backstory. But you have insight into psychology and Borg. And if you want to, we can flavor it to be from a techie point of view, because that's why they put you there. It's like, I don't know who's going to understand the Borg. Oh, give it to Hank. Nobody can talk to him. Maybe he can talk to this guy. That's kind of how I imagine Starfleet put you together. Because again, you're two people that need help in your CO's opinion. And I think we can solve it. So that's my thought. Okay, so yeah, you're watching him just intervene and do things that are not very McLaren. Oh, just checking in. Sorry.
Today's show is brought to you by our sponsors.
Yeah, I know.
This.
Caring.
Be sure to go to Quark's Bar.
Yeah.
Be sure to go to Quark's Bar and ask
Yes.
to rent the Holo Suite. Take a spin at the double wheel.
Yeah.
And don't forget to see the wonderful, wonderful Quark, where he will definitely treat you right as one of the fans.
Yep. We saw your mom, I think. Yes.
All right, my mom. She doesn't realize that I was on.
How's she doing?
She's doing good. Yeah. She's just coming to tell me good night. Call me Mr. Wallace.
I'm sorry.
So sorry.
We just it called you Mr. What?
Wallace. That's my new last name, Mr. Wallace.
You didn't do the hyphenated?
No.
What?
I'm not really partial to my old last
name. All right,
name.
everyone has to actually sit here now. Now at this point, we've gone into family mode at this point. Mr. Wall. Oh, cool! I'm very excited about the Mr. Wallace thing.
Thanks.
I didn't take my husband's last name either, because we both have publications in our name, so we got issues. That's my tiny flex. But I'm glad. Oh man, that's cool. Yeah. You guys y'all need to see the wedding dance. So there's a wedding dance.
I shouldn't have sent it to you.
I know. I'm not sending it anywhere. I'm relying on your sense of fun and joy.
I will send it.
Because the whole point is we should share things.
Absolutely.
And find harmony. It's one of those things. It's a theme of mine now. So yeah, you go in there. You're gonna try and pull him off. Are you trying to just break it up, or what are you trying to pull?
Yeah, I just want to break it up just to see, like, I don't want any. Lieutenant Nolan McLaren doesn't want anyone to get hurt. One of three may have other ideas.
Well, I think that at this point I think you can flip back and forth and make it. And if you've got a better button on your sound system than I do, I think we'll roll with that.
Okay.
I just want to send Hank into a catatonic state of paranoia, wondering if nanoprobes are going to come out of you or not.
Oh, after a few drinks, you never know what will. No, just kidding. There you go.
Here we go. It's got to get down to here before the end of the night. All right. All right. Keep going.
So I'm just going to run over there, and I'm just going to kind of like put my hands up like this and like explain what is going on here right now. I don't know what else to do.
Jones not gonna respond. He's just gonna keep flailing, and I'd like to attempt to flail with a little bit more intensity. Now that there's more energy in this entire situation, there's like people surrounding him. He wants to feed off that.
Okay, well let's do a good old fashioned security and daring, please. And yeah, you just need a 1 because fist fights are encouraged in Star Trek.
So
security.
While he's running, do I know why they're fighting, or do they know? Either.
Well, you can be very reductionist,
Okay.
and it's up to you. But there's a couple of possibilities. Um, Basically, it's a Cardassian,
I see who's in the picture, and I get it because I remember what you said.
or there's Gilga there,
Yeah.
as well.
Right. Yeah.
You got your own choices to make on that because you just walked into this. How did we do, Jumja?
My target was a 12, and I got a 10 and a 13. So I'll take my one success, please.
All right. Wow, you're that. Oh, well, that's a bit competent for our character design. I'm gonna.
There's a lot of extenuating circumstances going on right now.
That's true.
I feel like I feel like this. He squeaked it out just because of that.
Yeah, he was gonna wail. Go ahead with your damage dice, please.
How many do I get for just my skinny little noodle arms flailing against
Well, I'm
him?
gonna go rage fueled, so you're not gonna take any of your disadvantages because I think everything your normal function for anything physical would be one die lower, would be my thought, or one difficulty level lower or higher. It should say on your character sheet.
So punching is 4d6.
Punch is 46. He's gonna 4d6 this. I will allow you to reroll one die.
I'm gonna re-roll this one of the two that I got. Oh, got a 6 for it. So that's 12, 13, 15.
Well.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's
how
not
the
how this
game
works.
works.
I've been playing a lot of D&D. I'm so sorry. That's 2 6s, a 1, and a 4. I'd actually like to take that back the way that I re-rolled those because I'm dumb. I want to re-roll the 4, not the 1. And it doesn't matter. I got a 3, so I got.
Thank you for your quick handling of that, sir.
I got 1 6, 2 1s, and a 3.
By the way, Ken, I think you should put the flashlight by your eye, just for the fuck. Yeah, that's the creepy shit right there. I'm liking that. Whenever you want to flip into Borg mode, I would be appreciative of if you did that.
Where the flash?
Because, yeah, I think I like it. I also like that it's the fact that I'm a person that likes you show up with what you have, and if it's absolutely a lot of imagination and fun, whatever's at hand, a very improvisational thing. The 6s are an effect. Nathaniel, do you have any favorite effects for combat? Like punching, I think there's vicious for extra damage, and there's also knockback, and I like to give him either one.
I mean, he's already prone.
Yeah.
I'd probably say an effect would probably be he misses armor but gets solid contact with like flesh, like jaw.
Oh, piercing. Yes. Bypass armor.
Get that too.
It's piercing is bypass armor. Yeah. So you got him a good clip, and actually you knock him into the ground because there's knockbacks. So I guess he goes through the ground. No, his head slams into the ground. Yeah. Yeah, so that's like 5 points of damage. That actually puts him out. Ouch. So he keeps
going.
Cardassian blood on your knuckles, and I believe would you keep swinging by any chance?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Reg, or not Reg, Nolan, what do you think about you want to do? Also, Hank, you've witnessed the skinny kid who can't do combat just rage attack and plant this Cardassian. I mean, he's not dead yet.
I feel pride, even though he's not my son. I will feel proud. I will have a newfound respect for this kid.
Oh God. Yeah, you're not wrong. The other group comes out. Calden, is there anything, Nathaniel? Is there anything Calden needs to be Is there anything you want to do while you witness this pummeling? Because your motivations are unknown to me.
So yeah, I'm going to as Colden, I'm going to hurry back to where I placed the transmitter, and I'm going to open like send an emergency transmission to the closest Cardassian contact yet here right now.
You
So if
are
I
a
have to use,
total weasel, sir.
and I am going to use threats. I'm going to use your threats to ensure that they get the signal.
Okay. Okay. That'll
I'm going to create the. I'm
be
going to create
about
the.
that'll be about 2. Yeah, 2 is.
Yeah, I'm going to create the advantage of that they actually that we I get the in turn the working camp, the work camp, slave labor camp, as the closest Cardassian transmission location, whatever you want to call it, and they receive it and they say saying yes, a Cardassian is being pummeled to death by a Bajoran child.
Okay,
A
and
stranger.
yeah, and that goes to slave labor camp or concentration camp La Quinta.
Yeah. The
If I've ever felt
GPS
someplace more like that.
tells exactly where they are, where we are, and all
You're
that.
just given all the coordinates and everything, just like whoop. Okay. Oh man, you
Can't
are
even get a waffle there, man.
you are
As soon as that's sent, I put
yes.
the transmitter down and start slinking my way away. So when the Cardassian overlords come in, I will just be out of sight until they're gone.
You are a piece of bleep, sir. You have seriously done this.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
No, I mean that in the best possible way. I like that Ken's entire face just went slack.
I was like,
What the hell,
I can't.
man?
I thought I was bad. No, I'm just kidding. So
Yes.
just so I understand what's happening, they're fighting,
Yes.
and the Cardassian's actually losing, right?
Yes.
At this point, okay.
He lost. He is actually lost. He is unconscious, and Jumja is continuing a rage-fueled attack. It's like if you want to remember the JJ verse Spock in the learning pits.
Yes, I remember.
It's that,
Okay.
and it's not unjustified. You've read the brief.
So what I'm going to do is, as he's continuing to wail, is I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm going to say,
I said stop. Do not resist.
and then
Hold on,
and then I
sir, you did not put your light on.
Oh, I thought because you said La Quinta, so it threw me off. Like
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I go do it again because I want the clip.
Okay.
I said stop. Do not resist. And I'm pulling him backwards.
Hank, you do hear the total change in affect of the voice, the mannerisms, and suddenly it looks like his strength randomly doubled.
Yep. I'm gonna recognize that immediately. Like I don't know exactly like that it's Borg, but I'm gonna know that that's like a foreign, I guess.
Oh,
you know what? Not like.
I think you do.
Okay.
You know where he came from.
Okay. Yeah.
But you don't
anyway.
have to. You can deny it. I'm just going. You as a character, you're aware of you're aware of what it possibly could be. Doesn't mean that you. Yeah, I apologize for taking away your.
No. That could be that whole duality of man. Like I'm in denial, but I know what it is at the same time.
Yeah.
How I live
Sorry
my life
about
every
that,
day.
Yep.
But I'm gonna reach for my completely blanked. My phaser, yes, which I have.
Oh,
I have
God.
I have some a programmed a certain frequency of laser to kind of deal with this situation. Just to kind of snap him. I'm not gonna like vaporize it,
What?
just to kind of like snap him out. And I should probably roll for that most likely.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to request what you've done is you've added a new wrinkle to the story. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take 2 momentum as a
Sure.
bookkeeping thing. Because what you've done is you've created what I think Nathaniel mentioned it before, create an advantage. And you could just say, "Hey, I'm retconning this. I got not necessarily shut down, but you got a buzz collar. You got a
Basically, I have a
haptic
shot
vest on.
collar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a haptic vest.
Right
Again,
back to bondage again.
this was not consensual, but oh well. We're just gonna roll with it. Between players, it is, yes. But so you're gonna trigger off his kind of his stun with the phaser. Okay, I don't know if Nathaniel, could you provide us with a bonus? Nathaniel, go ahead. Seriously? Oh, there we go. Okay. The Best of Playmates 1998.
I have one too. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that's your
Do you have one too?
phaser.
Give it a shot. See what happens. Oh, yeah, it looks like our noise reduction things for our projections actually kill most of our sound effects.
Oh, okay.
But you're wailing away according to Nathaniel. Nathaniel's fired 25 times, as far as I can tell. Hank, I'd like you to make a security and control roll, please.
All right. Security is 2. Control is 9. So I'm looking for an 11.
I mean, and it's going to. The nice part is, even if you miss, it's only going to be the thing that triggers off a shock collar.
I got an 8 and a 2.
I have no idea what that means. You needed an 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It takes 2 points. You don't have any focus that specifically deals with armed combat, right? Okay.
I just have a. Let me see. I have a hand phaser's focus, but there's no like combat.
Oh no, hand phasers is the focus. Yes.
Okay.
So technically, you generate 3 momentum. 2 we need to actually complete the attack. With your permission, I'm going to put one into the group bank. Is that okay? Okay, that would be a 5 because I can do math or arithmetic. And yeah, you trip off. So what is it you tripped off with this phaser that Ken's going to have to agree to?
Probably something he implanted in me.
What'd you do? What'd
No,
you implant?
Definitely not an implant, because I've seen the kind of micro machine kind of organism that the Borg is at the smaller level. So I know if I implant anything, it would take it away. So this is purely like a radio frequency kind of like an old school method of doing it. Just kind of like hit it with some radio waves until it dies, but not kill it. But you know what I mean? Like seizes up like an engine kind of thing.
Okay. So he goes fainting goat on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right.
But he's still he can still talk.
Quick check. Ken, is this okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I just wanted to let you know before.
Honestly, I kind of feel like it's a good thing to have a failsafe, so that way I can't go all God mode and just kill everybody.
Okay. I just wanted to double check because it's like giving data an off switch because of somehow randomly that happened in an episode.
Right.
So we've now given by the way, our audience at home, we've given one player control over another, but everybody is cool with that. So this is how it's done, people.
No one asked me if I was cool with another player's agency being taken away.
I think it was willingly. and I believe that WG is the safe word on this. If you, ladies and gentlemen, if you subscribe to Lords and Ladies of Fate and join the Discord, we will tell you what the safe word is for the Star Trek crew.
I would plug the Discord in the chat, but I'm still not allowed in it.
Yeah. Broadcast, can you plug the Discord in the chat? Oh,
Give you guys a hint,
Discord's
it's pineapple.
abandoning us. It's asleep. Chat. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't. It's not going to work because Stream Elements has been dead all day.
Down? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I thought.
Just know that there's a Discord and you can't be there.
Did Elon Musk buy Discord too? Buy Stream Elements too? Is that what's happened?
I think
I had to get it in
piece
there.
by piece.
I just had to hand it in there. Okay, Jumja, do you have anything that you want to do? What I want to do is switch to Bajor.
No, I don't. I think he's still kind of like I mean, he gets dragged off, probably still kind of swinging a little bit,
Okay.
and then is still kind of seeing past everything, kind of in his own little moment.
Okay.
So no, I don't think he's doing anything else.
Okay.
Besides trying to snap back into reality.
Okay. I apologize for your not getting a lot of focus on you, man.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're absolutely good.
All right. Oh,
I got to punch a Cardassian. We're all good.
Again, punch a fascist. That's not a bad thing.
I got to get.
It's a good day.
I'm working hard on making sure there's absolutes so that we know when we put somebody over a cliff.
Get fed by an alcoholic.
Wait, which one? What?
I said.
I heard my name.
I said I got to get phaser roofied by an alcoholic.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, what? Oh, you did. Oh, God. That's kind of. Well, I don't know. It feels.
Don't worry, the booze made me impotent years ago.
Here's what I want to do. We find ourselves back. Quick catch up for Hank. Here's the deal. Ben and Pwned, to catch the audience up if you care, have both created the character of Frey Hota. Or Hota, right? And what I want to do is a horrible situation. Ken, you're not off the hook, so don't go to sleep.
Okay.
How are you at Woodland Animals?
How am I at Woodland Animals?
Yes.
This
is your chance for your inner Disney.
Oh, I can be a woodland animal. That's fine.
Okay. Because I need this scene because honestly, Thol has split the party, but I want all the players.
Okay.
This is my goal. Just let you know. So Hotha, Hotha's lines are going to be split between Hank and Pwned. Are you both okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Why are you checking your Instagram? Pwned, why are you
Oh, this is not Instagram.
Okay. I didn't want to say OnlyFans, but okay. Anyway, so our lonely fans. But what we're gonna do is you guys are gonna take turns with the lines. Does that work?
Just let GPT catch up, and yes, absolutely.
The Chat GPT is a bit laggy, but okay. Oh God. Hey, can you show up on Friday night? Simon needs you. All right. So what the situation is that the body of the Horizon Whistler, the main drive section and the command module and everything, have streaked off because the Commander Pendleton booby trapped it. Lieutenant Vitor has quickly figured out how to get rid of the explosion and also do a little good while he's at it, or while they're at it. And and now you're with a semi-cloaked, kind of a what are they called? Are they called? They're not cargo pods, but essentially a cargo pod that has most of the tech. Maybe a transmitter, which is only supposed to be used once, and anything else you want to spend momentum on.
Well, we did come supplied with kind of like reconnaissance, and we would have had enough supplies to last us for like food, water,
Yep.
changes of clothes. Or the damn commander decided to ditch our quarters.
Yeah, you don't have a toilet. I think the most important thing is you don't have any potties.
I'm not going to be that. I'm not going to be that rude. But yeah, we probably have transmitter. We have a few supplies. We probably have like a basic replicator, whatever
Yeah, I go
medical
with.
requirements we might need.
Yeah, I'll go with basic replicator, so that way you can't get too completely out of. So you can't get too completely out of control, because I'm going to be a little bit restraining. But that's okay.
As soon as this explosion happens, I looked to the kid who started this whole problem, and I just point and say, "Get outside now."
Okay. What I'm going to say is, Hank, you're in charge for this line.
Okay. So did that like really like fully explode because I left my wet wipes on the captain's chair?
Yes, your wet wipes are gone. The one of three's personal autographed picture of Picard is gone. The commander's scrap piece of the Phoenix is gone. Personally signed by Captain Maxwell is gone. Um, and I really hate to say this, but Commander Williams, your Starfleet medal collection, it's gone.
This is a tragic day for your crew's personal memorabilia and my hemorrhoids.
What?
Blame the dead commander. It's all his fault. He decided to turn this into a personal vendetta. May he rot in the fire caves of Bajor. So, as soon as the explosion is over, I get the kid out of the pod, and then I take a moment, focus my anger, punch a wall, and then tell myself I need to better camouflage this ship.
Okay. What I would like you to do is a presence and security roll, and the number of momentum you achieve is how many things you can change on the ship.
I can help with that.
And if you have anything like, and I, something about like, if you've got anything that deals with meditation, or this is kind of an inward looking thing for your focus. This might not work for you.
No, I mean, warrior spirit might not apply here.
No, I'm going to go with warrior spirit. I'm going with that. A warrior needs to, a warrior needs to fight their battles without and within. And I think you're battling.
Okay, so since that's a value, I can pop that off.
Oh, I'm just going to use it as a thing. You don't have to burn it if you don't want to.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's talent. That's talent.
Oh, it's talent. Okay, I'm going to use and I'm going to be a bit, let's go with loosey goosey. Everyone can disagree with me in the chat. But you know, I like warrior spirit tells you what you're doing.
Okay.
Let's go.
Get that magical dice sound.
Oh, thank you. Dice ASMR is the best. Okay.
And
I'm gonna need. What are you doing? I'm watching you do math. Okay, 2. All right. There are 2 things you can. Is there 2 things you want to change or enhance? Mostly, it's enhance. Um, it's a shaky projection. The power system is dead stable, so you don't have to worry about that. You've got a basic replicator. You have a transmitter that is probably burned out. So I'm just giving you like 2 or 3 things that I can think of that you can maybe augment or surprise me.
What the hell? Out of the blue, I find a camo net
Okay.
in a box. So I spend a bit of time like putting the camo over, putting some tree branches, some loose stuff over, kind of like hiding
Okay.
the pod as
Hey,
best I can.
Pontotha, what do you say about that? He asked you to help. This is
Now,
Pontotha?
now,
No. Yeah. No, I'm going
now,
to do this.
Why are you bothering me?
Uh,
There are more important things to do on this planet than dealing with your petty human problems.
I think
yes, I back him.
ChatGPT 5
I
failed pretty
back
hard
him.
there. You want
I think it was a rousing success. What are you talking about? Where you see failure, I see success.
I see that I mispwned more than ever at this point. A cargo net has been unfurled over the top of the fucking semi truck sized cargo pod. Anything you want to do, Pondova?
I mean, the way we're playing this guy is that he's just kind of this aloof, just
I like you schizophrenic now.
Basically, you're skittish, hungry, starving person who has no idea where he is and where he's going.
right. So he's just gonna be like, so where are we going? Is this is that net food? Can I eat that?
While you're putting out the net, a small woodland creature
Oh, can we eat that?
rocks up. Kendrick, you're the small woodland creature. You can't necessarily use verbal, but you can make noises.
Yeah, I hand you a disguised Starfleet ration pack, and so it's gonna be dry as hell. Like no flavor, biscuits, protein.
And he takes it and goes, "Do I use this to kill the furry thing?"
I turn to look at what he's talking about.
You're muted.
I think you're muted.
Oh, I can hear it. Low.
Animal noises.
Oh, blooper reel, everybody. We don't have a blooper reel. We play it. We do our blooper reel.
We are the blooper reel.
Yeah.
If you want more of this energy, I suggest you watch every Monday without fail.
Yeah. Every other Monday. Every other Monday.
Oh no. Well, there's every other Monday, which is the Solar Patrol. We also have several small animals that don't speak anymore. So if
They
you're
used to talk. They used to talk to us.
these,
If there's any members of PETA or animal cruelty watching, we do love our animals. We really do. We have pets. We would never intentionally
not
harm them.
not yeah, we never do intentional harm to anything. The animal is staring at you quizzically, I guess.
Hmm?
Um, without any kind of like clarifying
Yeah. Yep.
statements from the guy giving me orders. Uh, Frey Hoda's gonna stand up and kind of go, okay, and charge at the furry creature with the Starfleet ration pack out brandished like a weapon.
You're gonna hit him with Mylar bag is what I mean.
Mm.
You're still getting your thing up. You're putting up the cargo net. What's the second thing you want to do with your point of Jomentum? Baitor?
Oh, I really don't want to do this.
You can ditch the momentum and go and attempt to deal with Hotha, or you can just go about your business and just scowl.
I'm gonna walk around and sniff stuff. As animals do.
You
I
are being attacked, so I'm
am?
just letting you know.
Oh,
You are under
okay.
pseudo threat from a liberal arts major, and the next person who takes it over is Ben takes over the character next. You may use that as meta knowledge. Nathaniel, what do we need to do?
my warrior instinct kicks in. I unfortunately draw my Starfleet issued phaser
Yes.
and shoot on stun. On stun, I shoot. I shoot that guy in the back.
Hotha.
No, I think I'm going to do the Zephyrin Cochran. I'm going to shoot him in the shoulder.
Okay. Would that I hate to ask, would that allow him to act but in an semi-capacitated sense, so he still gets lines?
He's going to be groggy as
Okay. I
it's
appreciate
a,
that.
it's kind of like a 50-50 risk because I mean he is dehydrated, he is malnourished.
He is
I
a
didn't really set the programs correctly.
yeah.
But
Okay.
there's 50-50 shot that he might fall up like super unconscious.
Okay.
Not dead.
We can just actually roll the attack and roll the damage because the damage may actually work for him.
Okay.
So you're just gonna go, don't kill the furry thing and take your shot. So that is control and security.
Please don't kill me.
The voice makes me want to do it even more now.
I love Baby. Baby is the best. Nobody puts Baby in the corner.
That's one I use for when I get shrunk down to little tiny size.
Like an elephant. Yes.
Yeah,
What do we do?
Yeah, it's too late. I made the roll. 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, that is a hit. Go ahead and throw your damage for me, please. And what?
Please remind me, what's a Starfleet issued phaser?
It would be I think it's 3 plus security. And if it's not, I think a rifle might be 3. It's probably 2 plus security.
Then my security is 2, so
About 4.
um, 6 points of damage.
Whoa!
He has no. Well, I got 3 2s.
You're shitting me. Monopoly. You got Yahtzee. Oh no, you could. Well, yeah. All right. Sorry, my dog's being a dick. All right. This is Greg, everybody. All right, 3 2s. So that takes care of that. No effects, which is good. I'm going to inform someone. I'm going to Mirandize Hotha. Hotha, you're an NPC. Technically, you're sucking out of threat, and with 2 threat, you can say "nuh-uh" on damage.
No.
Well, no. This is all Hank now. You're on your
Oh,
you're on your lead. Now it's up to Ben. I've switched. I apologize. I've switched control back to Ben. Folks, we are doing the dumbest role play. No, we're not doing the dumbest. We're doing the funnest role play. Um, Ben, it's up to
Funny how often those two things coexist in the exact same space and time.
Well, they seem to do it an awful lot for our Lords and Ladies of Fate, to be honest. I found it to be so. Um, Ben, what do you think you want to do? Do you want to just take the hit, or do you want to say he winged me and continue to wave around a Mylar bag at a fox?
No, I would like to take the hit, but only in like half of my body. So I want half of my body mobile and the other half completely immobile.
Okay. You're grazed?
Yeah.
All right. And that's the I'm gonna go, that's still 2 points. You could go nuh-uh or full nuh-uh. And honestly, they're both the same.
One of us should get control of the voice while the other one gets control of the movement now.
Why are you doing this? Who's got movement?
Putting on the Ritz.
Let's make it more convoluted.
Why are you guys doing this?
So basically, to quote from First Contact, we don't have time for this. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys do with the fox? Or you're stunned. Who gets who?
I come down off my off the hole from covering it up, and I just look at the fox back.
Okay, Fox, what do you do to this big giant Klingon? I mean, there's a thing. It is big. You have never seen anything like this before. It is rather hulking. And has a phaser, has a thing that sends out lightning bolts.
I'm gonna do the only logical thing a fox would do and probably growl at it.
And that was the last sound it ever made.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to staring down the barrel of a Klingon warrior, a Klingon Vulcan warrior, both of which will just end you for reasons, by the way. I'm going to put a bit of a pause on that. And I'm going to say thank you, everyone, for leaving us at a tremendous cliffhanger.
What a cliffhanger!
We
We gotta find out what happens to the little tiny fox next time.
Yeah, now we've actually created a fox character. Okay, I figured out that Wednesday we have a change.
Do we have a change?
Apparently, you're not going to get to do a job tomorrow. All right,
What?
tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, and people who are non-binary, people. Tomorrow we do return to the land of Conan at 7 p.m.
No, I think
time.
I think you still have that wrong.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, there's no. Thursday.
I don't think you could just erase me like that. You don't.
I'm Q. No, I'm not Q. A broadcast said that you don't have a slot.
No, I'm looking right now, and it says Curse of Strahd.
It says Thursday.
Mom, Dad, if you
why? Oh, it's Thursday. Oh, god damn it!
There's this little wonderful thing in the English language. It's called a comma.
No, it's called spacing, and that's.
There's space.
I was promised aliens.
You'll get aliens.
All right, I am so sorry. Why don't you tell people after Conan, which they're not here to represent, so this is their fault. What's happening? What's happening? If they're not here, they don't get to have a plug.
On Wednesday,
Conan is good. People, Conan is good. They're cranking, and this is a game that's been discontinued by the manufacturer. So, give them some love. Hank. Thanks, Hank.
I've never seen
Sorry.
I've never seen Conan before.
Conan's
the
pretty
game.
good.
I've seen the movies and stuff, but
Yeah, the game's pretty good. It's the same fundamental system that Star Trek uses with advantage, disadvantage, momentum, and they call it Doom. But essentially, it's a cool bargaining game. They're very they're ever so slightly murdery.
Conan.
Conan's ever so slightly more murdery than Star Trek. But give them a shot. Give them a shot. They moved their thing up, and their game master and their players are all excellent. I haven't played with them, but a friend of mine has as a guest star, and had a really great time. Sorry. So why don't you tell us about what Wednesday is?
Wednesday we have Curse of Strahd starting at 8 p.m. and that's cool. And then we're also changing some stuff up on Thursdays. We're not playing Rifts because it's over. We're doing Kings of the Castle with as many people as we could possibly get. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna start that at 8:30. Join us, and hopefully we get more people. Take it away.
Somebody else. Friday, if you want more Star Trek stuff and you want to basically throw a hand grenade in the middle of a plot, give me Solo and Wiki. Bye.